Good day. My name is Leonardo Arroyo, a philosophy student at UNAC University, and at this moment I am going to make the characterization of the task of identification according to Western philosophy, which reads as follows. Philosophy has been the primary means of seeking knowledge and understanding of human existence throughout history. In this context, philosophy in the West and the concept of darshan in the East represent two different but complementary approaches to examining the nature of reality. In knowledge and human experience, through this reflection, the characteristics of each tradition and its characteristics will be explored, as well as the importance of integrating these perspectives in an increasingly interconnected world. Western philosophy can be traced back to ancient Greece, where figures such as Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle laid the foundations for critical and rational thinking. Western philosophy is characterized by an emphasis on pure logic, reason, and the search for universal truths. This approach has evolved over the centuries, giving rise to various philosophical schools such as rationalism, empiricism, and existentialism. On the other hand, we find darshan in the East, which reads as follows. In the tradition of Indian philosophy, darshana offers a different approach, focused on direct experience and intuition. The term darshana comes from the sacrifice and means vision from the writing. This concept implies not only an intellectual understanding, but also a profound experience of reality that transcends the limits of discursive thought. Darsha manifests itself in various schools of thought, such as Vedanta, Samkhya, and Yoga, each with its own interpretation in reality and existence. The Vedanta, for example, explores the relationship between humanity and the divine, emphasizing the underlying unity of all being. The Samkhya, on the other hand, divides reality into the two categories, Purusha, which means consciousness, and Prakriti, matter, offering a dualistic vision that seeks to understand the interrelationship between the two. It is a central aspect of the Darshana. It is meditation and introspection, practices that allow the individual to experience reality directly, unlike Western philosophy, which is often based on logical analysis and argumentation. Darshana encourages contemplation and real-life experience as a means of knowing truth. In the same way, we know of two relationships between the perspectives of these two doctrines, in which, despite the differences in their approaches, the act of philosophizing in the West and darsana in the East can be considered complementary. While Western philosophy focuses on reason and critical analysis, darshan brings an experimental dimension that can enrich the understanding of reality. For example, the search for truth in Western philosophy may benefit from the darshan perspective, which emphasizes the importance of personal experience and intuition. In a world where cultural diversity and different forms of knowledge are increasingly valued, the integration of these two philosophical traditions can lead to a more holistic understanding of human existence. In the end, we can conclude that darsana in the East and Western philosophy are two complementary and valuable perspectives for investigating the essence of reality in human existence, darsana. It is in contrast to Western philosophy, which focuses on reason and analysis. It promotes contemplation and direct experience. Not only does it improve our understanding of the world and the incorporation of these perspectives, but also enables us to face the remains of life with more depth and wisdom. The collaboration of these philosophical traditions can provide new ways and thinking about acting, and at a time when humanity is facing crises at a global level, cementing a peaceful coexistence and in one way or another deeper. Thanks a lot.